Yo, what's good? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, indeed, it's another one, man. When thug girls attack, hey, they always, listen, look, nowadays, we know we're not dealing with, ladies anymore out here in this world. And some women, definitely do the upbringing, things like that, that does have a definite play in the human psyche and the way that people perceive life and go about life and try to live. But yeah, when thug girls get to attacking, man, they do attack, and of course they're cunning. Women are very smooth with the way that they move. They know that men are very lustful and let their guard down around women. Historically, men could let their guard down around women to a mass degree, because the mass amount of women didn't just move how these new age women are moving out here.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
But now that we're here in the 21st century, women are moving totally different than ever before. And yeah, we need to keep bringing things like this to light. So we're going to dive off into this, and we're going to put these quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times.
Drugged and robbed. This woman is accused of taking men home with her, giving them something to pass out, and stealing their valuables while they slept. Tonight, she's under arrest for at least 2 cases, but police think that there are more victims that have not come forward. NBC6's Jamie Garola has the story you saw first on 6.
Police have video, fingerprints, and positive IDs from 2 cases that are linked a year apart. Miami police arrested this woman, Danielle Ians. This is just her mugshot. But
ooh, that thing look rough out there. That thing looking rough.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Hey, but you know what I'm saying? Like, see, this is the thing right here. Yeah, we kind of do prefer women to be natural out here. But, baby, when you go natural, man, you have to take care of your hair, your skin and stuff, all that makeup and shit these bitches be putting on and shit. That's the reason why she look like that. That makeup done dried her ass out. You know what I'm saying? Got her looking like a damn Brillo pad out here.
But in this next picture, she looks like a completely different woman.
Uh-huh.
This is her in July, getting inside the elevator with a victim who has no clue what's about to happen. Police say after meeting, they went back to the
Hey, fellas, never trust a bitch with red hair or any type of color hair. Like, seriously, don't do it.
victim's home on North Bayshore Drive. They continue to drink inside the apartment, and then suddenly, according to an arrest form, the victim out of nowhere fell asleep.
She goes in through his stuff, but this time she's right by the closet. When he wakes up, tells her, "What are you doing?" She says, "Oh, I'm going to get you breakfast." Leaves. He wakes up and says, "Wait, she's not even here."
When the victim got up, she was gone, and so was $47,000 worth of Rolex watches.
Basically, this is her job. She's a pro at this. This is what she does. And we know the 2 cases.
Why this bitch in the elevator with no shoes on? Hold on here. She out there barefooted as a motherfucker. Stop it. Stop this shit right here.
You'll thank me in the morning.
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see.
Hey, true straggle. Now, fellas, I'm not saying, a woman with her own natural hair can't get you either. All I'm saying is, though, if she out here straight wigged out like that, bright red hair, whether it's her real hair or she dyed, whatever, that's a super red flag off top. Just don't trust that type chick at all, for real, from the door to even just fuck with, period.
We know the 2 cases almost a year apart. So between there has to be many more cases where she did exactly the same thing.
The first case police know about, May 2022, the same drill.
In the first case in 2022, she goes to Sexy Fish. She meets this guy. The guy invites her back to his house. While there, they have drinks, and she puts something in the drink. We still haven't determined what that is.
It happened at a home in Coconut Grove. The victim passed out, and Ians is seen on this video leaving the house with bags in her hands. Inside those bags, police say are $41,000 worth of property. Police say they have enough evidence to show Ians was at both locations, including fingerprints she left on cans and bottles.
2 different detectives communicating with each other, sharing the information, saying, "Wait, that's the same suspect I have on this." and we're able to apprehend her.
Detectives believe there are more than just 2 victims.
If there's another victim that didn't report it and they see her and they go, that's the same person that stole from me, please call the City of Miami Police Department or your local police department and let them know.
Police say there are other charges that are already pending, but that the suspect is not being cooperative. In Miami, Jamie Garola, NBC6 News.
Well, of course the damn suspect not gonna be
What
cooperative.
the French toast is there to think about?
Of course she not. You know what I'm saying? She a whole damn bat out here. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, look, man. Listen, look. You know, you can't trust these bats like this, man. These bats have personal issues. They grew up a certain type of way. Their whole mind frame is surrounded by hustling. And you know, a lot of them, they not finna get in the dope game. They not finna do anything crazy like that. But they finna use their feminine ways in order to get what they want, which they know that 9 times out of 10, that's gonna work out better than them getting in the dope game, trying to be, you know, the queen of the game and shit. Like, you know, let's just keep that honest. That's way too much pressure for a lot of women. Not that they, you know, not that 1 or 2 of them in history hadn't done it, but it's just too much pressure for them to do all that. All right, so we finna roll off into this next bat here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all paying attention. These bats out here flying and they drugging and robbing. Listen, look, also, man, listen, don't put your drink down in front of no chick. I don't give a damn what the hell going on. It works the same for a woman. It works the same for a woman. If you out, you know what I'm saying, man or female, if you out and about or stuff like that, or even if you bring a chick back home, which I don't suggest that shit, you know, get you a hotel or something, but you know, yeah, and don't bring none of your valuables to your hotel. Like, come on, man. Listen, look, but no, don't put no drink down in front of nobody that you don't know.
Well, the hunt for the so-called escort thief is over. There she is, a woman accused of stealing high-dollar jewelry at the conclusion of a date. Turned
nice little red thing there.
Herself into the authorities. So last night she had to make do with jail accommodations instead of the swanky Buckhead Hotel where authorities allege she committed the crime.
And as Fox 5 Sports Diggs tells us, the case against the woman is expanding.
I first learned about this young lady's alleged actions from a police source who told me about an incident here along Roswell Road. And investigators believe they'll be able to show in court a pattern of past incidents, all the victims, males. At the age of just 23, a Fulton judge poured over a fairly extensive arrest record of She Ray Zambuya. Police claim she takes advantage of men she meets for a one-night encounter.
The alleged theft on that one, Your Honor, was assorted jewelry, gold.
She Ray Zambula. What type of name is that? Like, what country she from? She a nice little red thing. Hey, y'all cats out there, y'all gonna put something on her JPay? Y'all got some money for that JPay out there, baby?
You old fish-eyed fool.
Gold and diamond chains, bracelets, and pendants, and also a watch valued at over $1 million.
Here's what she looked like inside a Buckhead establishment on one of the recent dates that began with dining, some entertainment, and a late night inside a hotel room. Her date in the second photo is behind her with flashy jewelry pieces being evident.
He took his jewelry off, placed it in the hotel room's safe. Then he went to sleep, and by the time he woke up, he advised the safe was empty and the woman that he met had left the location.
Now, listen, look. Aren't these safes in these hotels supposed to be actually secure? Like, how did she get into the safe? Like, to see either this is one thing too, fellas. When you go into a hotel, you do have a safe and stuff like that. The thing of it is with this, do not put shit in the safe while the chick is in the room with you. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, you be a damn man. You make her go stand outside the damn door, real talk. Then you lock your shit up in the safe, and that's that. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So what the French toast is there to think about?
You be a damn man. You know, it's like, listen, look, yeah, baby. With me and you both know what the hell you here for. You know, just stand outside the door for a second. Let me handle some business, real talk, on this phone call. Just chill out. I got to do, and you know, whatever lie you got to make up to tell her, who gives a damn? But of course, you ain't trying to wife the chick, so yeah, you ain't don't owe her no motherfucking no real explanation, nothing like that. But yeah, though, yeah, man, nah. See, this idiot probably opened up the damn safe while she was sitting there, so she was all over his shoulder, you know what I'm saying, looking, lurking, and there you go.
She had turned on the shower while the date was asleep, say police, so he thought she was in the bathroom freshening up. And it turns out on 2 previous nights on the town, a couple of other men told police Ray Zambuya took valuables from them.
She poses no danger to anyone in the community. This is a nonviolent crime she's charged with.
But a judge didn't go light with a bond figure, setting a total of $160,000. Officer Doherty has a suggestion. He says it's a good idea to have some advanced knowledge about the person you're spending so much time with. He says the accused will not be the last person to allegedly take advantage of a man who's had some beverages.
Hey, that's just that on that.
What the French toast is there to think about?
There's not a lot to think about in that situation. You can't be an idiot out here. Yeah, and if you got enough money to have all that kind of jewelry on and stuff like that, that kind of money, you wearing that kind of money, dude, get you a second room at the hotel that you keep all your valuable stuff in, your real clothes, stuff like that, and get the second hotel room for you to bust a bitch down in. Hey, that's just simple. You wearing 100 and something.
You can't make this shit up.
You wearing $100 and something $1,000 worth of damn jewelry and shit. You could afford 2 hotel rooms in the same damn hotel. Come on, man. Y'all men got to start thinking out here. Yeah, shit. I mean, I ain't never had that kind of money, but when I go out of town, if I'm able to do it, yeah, I'm gonna have 2 different fucking rooms. I'm not finna, man, y'all need to stop this shit. Cut that shit out. All right, let's move on into this one real quick. We still got more thug girls out here doing dangerous shit. You know what I'm saying? Taking people's stuff. Hey, it's crazy.
And now to one and only exclusive here, a very pricey problem for a man who police say was drugged and robbed after a night out on the town. Police say 2 women stole the victim's very expensive chain.
And they say it's worth more than $350,000. Local 10's Rush Lowe is live in Sunny Isles Beach with this high-priced heist. Rush.
Okay, everyone, this story has just about everything. Let me list them. First off, we have this jewelry heist worth more than 350 grand, as you mentioned. Then we have crystal clear pictures of the 2 female suspects. We're not done. The victim telling police he's related to a very famous boxer. Okay, let's begin this one with this clear picture of a woman. I just want you to take a long look at her. Now, after you've looked at her for a bit, take a look at this woman. According to police, they robbed a man.
Who the hell let this whale loose? Like,
You're responsible for all these hoes in the street. You,
man, what the hell is this? She could barely fit into the picture frame. Now a little friend over there, you know what I'm saying? She had the little slim flatback looking ass bitch right there, hey. But man, the big one could barely fit into the damn picture, you know what I'm saying? Hell, she barely can get her chest up in this motherfucker. And she out here having the nerve to rouse her. Well, I guess she needed the money for something to eat. I mean, hey.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
I'm just saying.
And not just any man, but a man who claimed that he's related to boxing champ Floyd Mayweather, who was in town for a fight over the weekend. Jewelry valued at more than $355,000 gone, including a necklace like this one here, jam-packed with diamonds. It happened early Sunday morning. So cops say this guy brings the 2 women back here to his place in Sunny Isles Beach. They say the women make him a drink by the cabana. Then it's up to the bedroom where police say he's knocked out. Yeah, cops say he fell asleep. And when he woke up around noon, he noticed his jewelry was gone. Police say this case was reported Sunday afternoon at 6 in the evening. Police were scrambling to find these 2 women. They believe someone in the public will recognize them. And that's the reason they are putting out these images. They're so clear. These women say cops are out there with hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry that doesn't belong to them. In fact, cops say when the first victim fell asleep, another man came into the home and these women offered him a drink. He was smart enough to refuse. They took off these women, but not before leaving behind clues.
My question is also too, how the hell, who the hell these women be hawking this fucking jewelry to? Because listen, look, man. Look. I'm sorry, but you're talking about real jewelry here in all these cases right here. You're talking about real jewelry that's actually worth actual substantial amounts of money. You can't just walk into any damn pawn shop and just be like, listen, look here, I got this chain right here that's technically worth, $100,000. Like, what can you get? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. Who is getting this money? Who is getting this jewelry? Now, I think maybe they probably hawking it maybe to the local dope boy or something like that that's got enough money to actually pay for something like that. If they taking it, they probably maybe getting. If it's worth 100-some thousand, I'll say like, man, what 20 stacks in the hood or something like that? Maybe. Who knows? But of course, they didn't go. Of course, in all these cases, they didn't go to any type of pawn shop because you can't carry that shit there.
Okay, a couple of quick notes here. We try to speak to the victim in this case about his relationship with Floyd Mayweather, and he wanted no part of the story, but police wanted these photos out because they need your help. This is a massive jewelry heist. If you recognize these women, please pick up the phone and call Crime Stoppers. That number is 305.
All right, that's cool there. Hey, listen, look, yeah. Of course, dude didn't want nothing to do with that shit. You know what I'm saying? If he if he's allegedly some kin to Floyd Mayweather and he was there, at that fight, whenever it took place, of course, this has been a while ago, Floyd Mayweather was fighting and shit. Of course, we all know this, but yeah, though, if he was some kin to Floyd Mayweather, yeah, he ain't gonna want his, he ain't gonna want that out there like that, and, hey, I get it. But yeah, though, I'm just curious, like, where's all this jewelry going to? Who's actually paying these chicks for this jewelry like that? All right, we diving off into this one right here. Let's go here now. Let's check this out.
Hollywood, a busy night for LAPD and the club scene, even though guys here
Quarters,
can't
nickels, and
believe they
dimes.
are the ones being victimized by a woman.
That's really scary. It's definitely a gender reversal, something you wouldn't expect.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's the woman who's doing it.
Oh, absolutely. There's something definitely wrong with that person.
They're talking about this woman. She's 20 years old and now the target of a warning just put out by LAPD.
We have this woman that decides to go into a nightclub, meets our victim, and lures them to go back to our victim's home.
Here's a look at the woman, now turned suspect. This taken from inside a Hollywood nightclub. Notice how she's looking down. She's hiding her face from the security cameras, and she has good reason to hide.
Okay, she all right. I smash. Hell yeah.
After what happens once she gets the guy back to his place.
She either uses some type of poison or some type of drugs, slips it in their drink or gives them something, and they become incapacitated.
Once the guy's drugged, he's picked clean of his valuables, all in his own apartment. Expensive watches stolen. This one's still in its container. Even this valuable bracelet, now hot and stolen jewelry, all by a woman who invites herself back to the guy's place.
That's probably something that maybe a little red flag that maybe you should think about and say, maybe I shouldn't be hanging out with this kind of girl.
Okay, even the police said that. Listen, look.
Especially,
he said that would be a red flag. A chick coming up to you, you know what I'm saying, and offering herself back to you. Now, how often does women just do that? Like, Now, I get it in certain situations, especially certain places and things like that. This is out in Hollywood, out and stuff like that. So, yeah, rich men, I'm pretty sure rich men do get approached by plenty of women all the time. But the thing of it is as a man that has a significant amount of wealth, things like that, you would think that you would be way more on guard than just your average ass dude. Because she's not going after no average ass dude. I'm just being honest with this. Come on now. She's an apex predator, doing her thing. straight up straggle. Shout out to the coach. You know, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, especially when you have all that type of stuff on, man, you are a straight up target, man. You a straight up target.
Since this woman is still on the run and maybe still hitting the clubs, she's easy to spot, detectives tell me. Just look for a large tattoo on her left leg that runs up her left hip to her back. The clubbers here in Hollywood already watching out for their own safety.
Any part of town you're in, whatever you do, nightclub, venue, whatever, just be careful.
Now live, all the club goers talking about their own safety tonight. Detectives tell me this woman has hit one guy, one victim so far. They think there might have been other victims, other guys hit, but the guy's just too embarrassed to call police and report what happened. And if all this isn't bad enough, detectives thinking that there may be other women with the same MO doing the same thing, targeting other guys at other nightclubs all around the area. For now, well, you're right, that is scary. We're live Hollywood. Back to West LA we go.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Hey, there's a lot to think about on this situation right here. You know, yeah, man, you fellas got to watch y'all backs out there, man. Like I said in the beginning, you know, women's mindsets in the 21st century is totally different. You got a lot of women out here that are starving. They'll do anything to get the money, especially they would especially use their feminine ways to get what they want and things like that. And, you know, they carry around a lot of narcotics to be able to slip stuff in people's drinks and things like that. They're women. They can get hold of any damn thing. So, you know, you got to watch this type of stuff. You know, never set your drinks down around a chick. None of that crap, man. Never invite a chick back to a place to where you know you got valuable stuff at. Excuse me. And yeah, protect yourself at all times out there. It's ridiculous that we have to do these things, especially since women are, you know, technically, quote unquote, you know, supposed to be a man's better half or whatever the fuck, you know, supposed to be. But yeah, man, it is what it is out here, man. Hey, watch yourself at all times. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure that you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.
Katie, what are you doing? And she's like, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
You can act like a man.